Hey, it's Tony. Welcome to another edition of Cooking Rocks. Today we're going to give you an easy chicken dish, done in an hour. A couple of prep steps, no big deal. We're going to call it chicken Janelle today, and what we're going to do is we're going to use 3 separate olives. And we're going to use some spices and stuff that you can readily get at the grocery store. Now, if you don't want to do a lot of cutting, perfect for you. Look at your frozen stuff in the frozen food section. What we're going to use is either these mixed pepper strips, or you can get the pepper and onion stir fry to start out with. Rip one of them open, put a layer in your Pyrex. Now you're ready to go. All right, we're going to get the chicken. Well, we're going to use just a couple of different spices. Rosemary and chicken go well together, so that's going to be one of our basic spices. And I'm going to give you the proportions later on. So what we're going to do is just cover, because what we're going to do is mix the chicken in this bowl, and then we're going to put it over that bed of stuff in there. So with some rosemary, some Spanish paprika, nice and easy. If you want it spicy, you could add some red pepper. We're not going to do that today for this, but you like heat, add more, add less if you don't like. Some ground pepper. You can use the pepper mill if you want, but I like this fine restaurant grade pepper mill. It's also good and it spreads well. We're also going to use some garlic powder, not garlic salt, because we'll add the salt later. I don't like anything with salt in it because it adds double. So some garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic if you want, but for blending purposes, this is going to be just as well. And you know, you want to get a good coating on here because there's a lot of chicken in here. There's 2 big bags, 10 chicken breasts that we're going to wind up mixing up. And then we're going to use oregano. Again, you're going to just lightly coat everything, and then we'll correct later on. Once everything is good, just like that, now we can add some salt. It's basically not even a teaspoon. Get your hands with your gloves on and give it a nice toss in there. And in here, there's going to be some EVOO. Keep everything together. Once you get a nice spice blend and everything is coated rather nicely, I'm just going to lay that out on this bed of peppers here, just like that. And then, once we get that taken care of to where it's all nicely laid out, we're going to spread our olives and our onions in there, which are already pre-cut. Save a little time. So what we're using today was using traditional black olives, slices. Just throw them over there. And be generous. I mean, you know, if you like a lot of olives, add a lot of olives. These are Calamatas, always a good favorite. And then to give that tart snap, you want to use the green manzanillas with the pimento in there. And that also gives it that dry olive flavor. Onions, also frozen. Buy them in a package like that, so that way you can save yourself some cutting time, save yourself some washing time. You don't have to wash the onions off of your hands. Once everything is like that, we're going to open up another one of these packages. We're going to put another layer over here, and then we're going to cover this and bake this for 350 for 1 hour. When it's done, we'll see the finished product when we come back. Well, we took the wraps off of chicken Janelle, and look at this. Perfect. Come right out there, look at all the pepper, the onions, the 3 olives, and all that goodness, and the chicken in there, incorporated with all the flavors. Beautiful. And you can use this either just as it is, or you can use it as a complement with some rice or some pasta. Whatever it is, this feeds about 4 people, and the smell in the house is overwhelming. Thanks a lot for coming in for another edition of Cooking Rocks. We'll see you in just a little bit.